up? What's up?
What do we got going on today, dog?
Man, we're about to go meet some strangers. Ask them some questions. Yeah. I told her, I was like, oh, fuck, you're like nervous. You know, it's like, it's that time when you're just kind of like nervous. You're like, should I be doing this? Is this right? It's like you're freaking getting on a roller coaster in a fast car.
Yeah.
You know, it's like getting on stage for the first time.
Yeah.
We're in Scottsdale, Arizona at the infamous Fashion Square District, and we're gonna go interview random people and ask them, have they achieved the American dream of homeownership? I'm just gonna go with the vibe, so whatever feels right, I'm just gonna go in and just ask the person. Like, you'd be like, oh, I just wanna ask you a couple questions about achieving the American dream of owning a home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, super cash. And then they might go in saying like, well, I don't even own a home, so this isn't, oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Because I do wanna ask you some questions because your opinion matters. Yeah. All right, we're going in. Heart of the beast. Let's see what we can find. It's our first candidate here. Should we just go for it? Excuse me, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, what's up, bro?
Are you renting or owning currently?
Rent. But I want to buy though. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that's the goal, right?
What do you think is the number one thing holding you back from buying?
I don't feel like nothing's holding me back.
Okay.
If I really wanted to, I'd go buy a house.
Like timing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, timing, I guess, and then also like where you want to buy a house, like where you want to live. Yeah. Because it's kind of more of a permanent thing at that point. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like apartments, like I can be here, I could be in Vegas next week. You know what I mean? So
great guys. So first person wants to know about investing. That's his thing. A little bit more about investing, what that process is like. So he's not held back for any specific reason.
He likes that he can move. He enjoys his freedom. So that was a cool perspective too.
Quick interview about the American dream of home ownership.
no thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Wait, my wife should be here any minute.
Well, hey, God bless. Have a good day. Thanks so much. I wanted to get like the total opposite, you know?
Well, I'm never gonna own a home.
I love that. That's perfect. That's perfect. Can I ask you just a couple questions? All right, cool. Do you rent or do you own?
I rent an apartment.
Awesome. Why?
Because I can never afford to buy a house.
What makes you feel like you can't afford?
I can barely pay my $1,000 rent. I just feel like the field of work I do will never allow me to make more money. I'm a professional dancer and we don't make a lot, but it's what I absolutely love to do, and I'd rather be happy in that.
So one day if you were to make enough, you would buy?
Probably, yeah. I mean, my parents just bought a house in California. You know, I'll mooch off of them until I can't anymore.
I think the biggest takeaway there is that confidence. She just has to find out how does she monetize what she's doing to have the opportunity to have more success with dancing and turning that into more of a income producing opportunity with monetizing. So that's a total different interview. We can ask this guy. Do you currently own or rent?
Rent.
Why do you currently rent?
Because struggling out here.
Do you have goals to own one day?
Yeah, one day.
Like what you're getting paid, you feel like you can't afford it?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you were to have education out there from like maybe social media education to help you purchase a home, maybe with little to nothing down, so you can get in and actually have a same or lower payment than like your rent, would you be interested?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Awesome. So you think that content coming from real estate agents to help you understand how to buy your first home and what that looks like would help?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Awesome. Well, thanks so much. Appreciate you. Another person saying they feel like they don't make it. Sounds like we need more content to help with how do you purchase a home with little to nothing down. So many excuses in our heads. Right? But like, you just go out and do it, and then those excuses go away, and then you could have actually good information to be like, oh shit, I need to ask this question, or I need to do this or that differently. You know? So do you currently rent or own?
I own.
Okay, and how long have you owned for?
A year.
Awesome. And do you remember who you worked with last on purchasing your home?
My realtor, I forgot his name off the top of my head.
All good. What do you think he and or she could do differently to help you to remember their name?
Honestly, he was fantastic. I had a realtor before that. That was actually terrible.
Really?
It made me do all my own research. I was trying to find a house with her for almost 3 years.
Wow.
Nothing worked out. The moment I moved over to this, my new realtor, I was with him for 2 months and he found me my perfect dream home.
Do you remember how you found him?
Yeah, he was actually a family friend.
Is there anything that he's currently doing to keep top of mind? Like, is it emails,
emails? He still checks in. If anything goes wrong, he ends up still sending me links to other stuff. Like he went through a bunch of landscapers for me and still linked me into it. Yeah.
So that it's helpful to have maybe an agent that has some type of list of vendors and stuff like that. So if something goes wrong with the house, then you can be able to have those things met. Fantastic.
I think that's one thing that I would highly recommend.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm Mr. Liftoff. I own a marketing agency to help agents have more liftoff, and I appreciate your feedback so we can be able to help the industry. That was perfect. So he did, but didn't remember. Once he remembered, then he was just like, okay, family friend, last agent, didn't do a good job. And that comes up all the time when I do strategy calls. And then on top of that, he was like, oh, okay, he has information, vendors, something goes wrong. A lot of agents forget about, hey, have a vendors list on the website.
All right, so we're figuring out how to keep it discreet. He's pocketing it. Literally, I mean, don't they call it the Osmo Pocket?
Yeah, they do.
That's
Maybe
crazy.
That's
Look where it's at.
All right. Changing locations.
Yep.
Change locations. Now we're down in the old shopping district of Scottsdale. So we got about 5 interviews. We probably got, 10 no's already? We've approached 15 people so far. So now we need to get that momentum back up in the guest brackets. Manifest. The home ownership or American dream for the younger people to be able to potentially own a home one day?
No, don't care about them.
No?
Don't care about
I love that. Thank you so much. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yes, sir.
Do you currently rent or own?
I currently rent.
You currently rent? Why do you rent?
Why do I rent?
Yeah.
It was the easiest option when I moved out here.
Yeah.
I just moved out here, yeah.
All right, where are you from?
I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
So if you ever wanted to buy a home, what kind of information would you want from agents out there online to help you with that process?
Well, first off, obviously the price of it,
Okay.
square footage, stuff like that. Yes,
Okay.
bed to bath ratio. Because I'm in college right now, so I live with a couple buddies. So
Okay.
that's big to me. How everybody needs their own bathroom, stuff like that. I go to Arizona State, so I live right next to ASU. Next year, I'm actually hoping to be able to rent a house out here in the Scottsdale area.
Okay, cool. I'm Mr. Liftoff, and we have a marketing agency to help agents have more liftoff and also to be able to help other people achieve the American dream of home ownership.
Cool.
So thanks so
Awesome.
much for the information.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Take care.
Have a good day.
You
Love
too.
it.
His situation being that he is someone that is in college, it goes back to what we talk about at Liftoff Agent. You need to have evergreen content out there because if someone like that guy there who's going to buy in the next maybe 5 years, he potentially might go online and look things up like see average new home sales price in Scottsdale, bedrooms, bathrooms, and then from there he can find out where his budget's at after he gets pre-qualified and buys that next home.
Because a pain point for him, what it sounded like was he's living with a bunch of roommates and he cares about his own bathroom space.
Yes.
Anything around that, because that seems to be like a problem that they could solve. Maybe an agent can address that.
Agent can address like how many bathrooms and potentially what if there was an opportunity to buy a home with all the buddies?
Yeah.
And they could build equity and be able to have an opportunity to live together.
Yeah.
And it could be a cohesive, awesome opportunity for them all to be able to have something that they can own instead of rent. Do you own or rent?
Own.
You own? When you first purchased your home, how did you even hear about your agent or how did you pick an agent?
A friend.
A friend? And do you still remember who that person was?
Yes.
You do? Okay. And what do they do to keep top of mind? Are they a friend of yours? Something like social, email?
I haven't heard from him in years.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so does that give you confidence to potentially use them again just because you used them before, or would you pick someone else in the future?
Probably pick someone else.
You would pick someone. Okay, so what can agents do out there to maybe help you in the decision of if you want to relocate or sell in the future, what would be helpful? What kind of
Content.
value? Content?
Yeah, information.
Okay, more information about area or?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was good. He owns. He owns. So perfect. He owns. He will not use his agent again. He doesn't remember who they are. He thinks content makes a lot of sense to keep top of mind. That's exactly what we talk about at Liftoff Agents. That's huge. None of them said anything about our agents they see online. None of them said like, oh, I watch this agent, like talk about my house, or I've watched the current person online, and like this is how I'm looking to buy a house here soon. Like, can I interview real quick? Do you know what an escrow is? You do?
Yes.
So you own?
Do.
Okay. Do you remember the last agent you used?
Not here. We're from another state. And
Another state?
Pretty loyal to the same one.
Okay. So is there anything they do to really be more loyal than if you were to use someone else? Like,
I think we usually try to use family friends first, and then
I
we've
love
already
that.
got some sort of loyalty to that.
okay. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Multiple homes. So she owns multiple homes, friends and family, keeping it personal. So that's actually cool. So she likes to do business with someone that she knows likes and trusts. You know, be a friend first, and then try to serve, support, and help. Are you waiting for someone?
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Can I interview really quick while you're waiting? Do you know what an escrow is?
Not really.
So do you currently rent?
Yeah, buy.
You own?
Yeah. I
Okay,
own.
so you've been through escrow before?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember the last name of the person you used to buy your home?
Nope.
You don't? Wow. So would you use them again? Obviously not.
I mean, I guess I've been in the place for like 23 years.
Oh,
so.
wow. Okay. So if you were to say you were to find a new agent in the future to buy an investment property or get another house, what would the first step you would take?
I don't know, man.
Thanks so much. Take care. Have a good one, buddy.
What was the total
I
rate
asked
from
him what escrow was, and he said, I don't know. But he had bought a home, but he forgot about escrow because it was 25 years ago. So forgot what escrow is, doesn't remember the agent, wasn't top of mind, doesn't even know where to start if he potentially was going to sell his house or buy a new home. At the end of the day, that was a good first round. Lots of renters, not very many people that own. And now we can kind of see where we need to navigate to be able to add more value. But at the end of the day, it was fun. Got a lot of good interviews. Not 30, not 40, probably like 15, give or take. But hey, we're gonna take this data, come back even stronger than before, and see what the general public thinks about it. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you like this type of content, we got more coming.